Is a shocking tragedy that's come to light. In the latest update in the Karnataka cow mutilation case, where the udders of cows were brutally mutilated in Vinayak Nagar, one accused has been arrested, is what we are learning. Accused Nasru is a native of Bihar's Champaran and has confessed to having committed the crime under the influence of alcohol. Nasru worked in a plastic and garment sewing shop, which is only 50 meters away from the place where this brutal, gruesome crime took place. While the police are continuing with the investigation, it seems like the crime has been committed by a single accused at this point. However, there are probe and reports suggesting, or in fact, the owner of the cows who's also come out to say that it isn't possible for such a gruesome crime being committed by just one person. The Cotton Pet police produced the accused before a judge last night and he has been remanded in judicial custody till 24th. Attack has sparked widespread outrage among people. The injured cows were found lying on the road and were rushed to the Chamrajpet Animal Hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, BJP opposition leader R. Ashoka visited the hospital, condemning the attack as an act of jihadi mentality and demanded the immediate arrest of the miscreants. Local MP PC Mohan also visited the scene, expressing deep concern over the inhumane act and emphasizing the need to ensure animal safety in this very region. Let's quickly take a look at what he had to say.
ರಾತ್ರಿ ಮಲಗಿದಂಥ ಹಸುವಿನ ಕೆಚ್ಚಲನ್ನು ಮೂರು ಹಸುವಿನ ಕೆಚ್ಚಲನ್ನು ಕಡಿದು ಒಂದು ಅಮಾನವೀಯ ಘಟನೆಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಕುಕೃತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಖಂಡನೀಯ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಘಟನೆಯ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೂಗಳ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಭಾವನೆಯನ್ನು ನೋವುಂಟು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇದೆ. 33 ಕೋಟಿ ದೇವತೆಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾಸ್ಥಾನವಾದಂಥ ಗೋಮಾತೆಯನ್ನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ಬರವಾಗಿ ಭೀಕರವಾಗಿ ಹಲ್ಲೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಖಂಡನೀಯ ಇದೆ. ಇದೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಯೋತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಕೃತ್ಯನೇ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಾರೇ ಅಪರಾಧಿಗಳಾಗಿರಲಿ ಅವರ ಬಂಧನ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಹೇಳುವ ಆಗ್ರಹವನ್ನು ಹಿಂದೂ ಜನಜಾಗೃತಿ ಸಮಿತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಥ ಅಮಾನವೀಯ ಘಟನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಕೊನೆಗಾಣಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ದುರ್ದೈವ ಅಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೇಟ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಪ್ರಾಣಿದಯ ಸಂಘದವರು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ನೋವಾದರೆ ಜಲ್ಲಿಕಟ್ಟು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ನಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆದರೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವರು ಧಾವಿಸಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ದುರ್ದೈವ ಅಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಗೋಮಾತೆ ಹಿಂದೂಗಳ ಒಂದು 33 ಕೋಟಿ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಪೂಜಾ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಬರ್ಬರವಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಹೀನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕೃತ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹಲ್ಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಚಿತ್ರಹಿಂಸೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದಾಗ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೇಟ ಅಂತ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಮೌನವಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅವರ ಒಂದು ದ್ವಂದ್ವ ನೀತಿಯನ್ನು ತರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಈ ಘಟನೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕ್ರೂರವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಜರುಗಿಸಬೇಕು.
With that, now we are in fact being joined by our colleague Mohammad Wajiullah, who brings us the latest on this very matter. Waji, a very good morning to you. This is a rather shocking and a horrifying incident that's taken place of animal brutality at its worst, if we may say so. Help us understand this. From what we learned from some recent updates being brought in by you itself, that the owner is saying it's not possible that this was a lone man's act. This crime was committed by one person. So far, have the reports suggested otherwise, the involvement of somebody else, a mastermind behind this entire brutality?
Well, the owner of the cow who is distorted with the act that has taken place with regards to his cows is really unhappy, and he's expressed his concern with regards to the investigation, and he's also said that he does not believe that it's the act of one person, and he also goes on to say that if that person was drunk, which bar is open at 3 a.m., there could be a lot of possibilities over there. But the investigation done by the Cotton Pet police has clearly indicated that it was an act by a person named Mr. Nasru, who is believed to be drunk at that particular point of time. And he also works at a place which is just 50 to 60 meters from this cow shed, and he works at a garment place. And now they're trying to see if there was any altercation between the two of them before. Were there any incidences between these two owners? Because the owner of the cow clearly says that this could be an act that will have a lot of other people. The garment, he's also pointed out at the garment shop owner that he could have done this because he might have had some problem with us. So these are the possibilities that the owner has put across, but the investigation clearly indicates Mohammad Nasru. This incident happened on the early morning of Sunday, and since then there have been tensions. You've seen opposition leaders reaching there. Zamir Ahmed also went to the spot yesterday and met the owners of the cow. Even promised them to give them 3 new cows today as a act of responsibility, but has also assured them that he will look into the matter and make sure that the person behind this is apprehended and brought to justice. But what we've seen here is really horrifying. Those visuals of bloodstains all across the floor, that sight was clearly inhuman, and it's something that is sent a lot of shockwaves in the country, because as we all know, we are almost close to Makar Sankranti, where cow is worshipped, and in a country like India, where cow is a very eminent animal, things like this that happen sends a lot of shockwave. For now, the police has apprehended Nasru, who's
Right.
believed to have done this act. We'll watch what comes out of it now.
Right, Vaji, when we speak of Nasru, in fact, from what the reports say so far, he in fact confessed to the crime himself, and he has said that he's done it under the influence of alcohol. I mean, take us a little through what else has been said by this man, and also the suggestions that is now coming in that he's mentally unstable.
Well, that is what the owner of the shop has said, that the police has conveyed it to him, that he is mentally unstable, but we haven't got that confirmation from the police. But yes, the FIR that was registered on unknown, and after that we saw police doing the investigation, because the chief minister also intervened and called up the DGP and said that this act is a very heinous act and an inhuman act, and that is why he wants an immediate arrest or whoever the culprit, and he had given them an ultimatum, and within 24 hours the police had managed to do this. Now in their investigation, it has come across that Nasrul, who has confessed to the crime, is also somebody who lives nearby. He is believed to have been drunk at that particular time when he had done this. So the police is trying to piece together the intention, the motive, and trying to collaborate those statements that he has given
Right.
with the facts. But for now, we'll have to wait and what comes out of this
Absolutely,
investigation.
Vaji. Thank you so much for bringing us all those details.